Hello, welcome to Drops of Jupiter Tarot. I'm Jane Drops. Great lives we've been having. Third one, 3 weeks. Can only get better from here. But yeah, so as you know my story, I didn't choose tarot, it chose me. And if you're seeing this, your intuition brought you to my kingdom for a reason. I've spent months giving away free readings to prove my connection, and the feedback has been clear. The truth sets you free. My life's purpose is helping you navigate the flat tires and betrayals of life so that you can find your own power. Check out my reviews highlight video to see the breakthroughs and experiences others have had. And let's build your kingdom together. Follow for the truth. Stay for the transformation. I'm officially moving my practice into a professional business, and I've got a special offer going at the moment. Which is an aura alignment for sort of new members. Which is £8.88 for the usual 1 question 3 card read, which is 15 minutes. Usually £20 is for £8.88. And there's 9 spots left now, so the next 9 will get an extra 15 minutes for free, being the first to book. From TikTok, that is. So, okay then, let's get into a little reading for you. Question is, what does the lovely collective need to know? I'm going to put up a post as well about a video, Also, check out my YouTube and Facebook. So I'm going to put up posts with my packages and things like that in, and I'll pin them to the beginning. So if you do decide you want one, it'll be easier to find. But to be honest, all you've got to do is email me at dropsofjupitertarot@gmail.com and start your journey there. So, by the power of 3, please keep negative vibes away from me. As you can see, I've put out 4 cards at the top. They're nothing to do with any readings or anything to do with you guys. They're my inspiration. Queen of Swords, that's the energy I'm in. Yeah, not going to lie. Justice. My big 3. I'm Leo. No, sorry, my first is Taurus, then Libra, then Leo, which apparently is a very rare 3. So Taurus is my sun. Libra is my moon. And Leo is my rising. So it's only fitting that the Empress is there, because she embodies all 4 queens and is still. I do believe that's myself and the energy I do embody. And then the Magician, as you can see, he's got the wand, the sword, the cup and the pentacle in front of him, and he's also got the infinity sign, and he's also reaching up to the sky. So that says he's got a divine connection that's endless, and he has all of the tools in front of him to create his own life, which is what I'm doing. So it's only fitting, do you not think? I done a little sorry, I was having some coffee. I done a little reading earlier on, and it had the wheel and the world in it. So much fun. Yeah, so sorry, I had to get up. I pressed pause. I had to get up because I heard something absolutely getting... Well, it was screaming its poor little head off over the park. So I'm guessing maybe a fox, without setting my dog off. Got its dinner, unfortunately. There was an animals fighting and one got wounded, maybe, I don't know, but I didn't really want it on the video. So, anyway, as I was saying, what does the lovely collective need to know? I've shuffled again because I left. Oh, 1 second. The dog wants to get past. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't ask. Like, you have to have the whole path clear. Do you know what I mean? You can't just step over a little box. Okay. Right. Let's go back. Where were we? I will get this reading done at some point. Promise. Promise. so could be rest, solitude, rejuvenation, introspection, meditation. Right, give me 1 second, please. So, it's that screaming sound. You might hear it in the video. I'm so sorry if you do, because I can't keep pausing it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so you got 4 of Swords and 7 of Wands. So what I'm getting from that at the minute, combining the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, it just suggests a powerful message, to be honest, of your current battle or struggle is valid, but you cannot win it through constant action alone. Here is what the collective needs to know based on this combination, from what I get. Obviously, I said at the beginning, rest, solitude, rejuvenation. I don't know if you can see the words on the card, but strategic rest is a weapon. The 4 of Swords is a call for deep rest, recovery, and mental healing. In this context, it isn't a giving up. It's a strategic withdrawal to recharge your energy, maybe. Defending your peace, with 7 of Wands, represents standing your ground and defending your position against external pressure or competitions. Together they suggest that protecting your boundaries and your right to rest is the specific challenge you are facing right now. It could be a shift from hustle to alignment. You might be feeling exhausted from constant defence for fighting for the good fight. These cards advise that you will be much more effective once you have gained clarity through a temporary pause. Alright, so let us carry on. Oh, and we have the strength again. That fits in nicely, doesn't it? With bravery, inner strength, focus, courage and control. So with like the bottom line of the 4 and the 7, you've been under pressure and it's taken a toll. The message is to hold your position, but stop fighting. A temporary time out is actually what will allow you to return with the strength needed to prevail. Do you know what I mean? So that just fits in. So you need the strength. Go within, regain your strength after the fight. You know what I mean? Or like I said, you might be tired from the fight. So I know I've been battling a little bit lately, like trying to set my business up and figuring out packages and recording schedules and live schedules and talking to my moderators and my partners, and do you know what I mean? I know I'm going to go live twice a week now, so I'll go live on a Wednesday and on a Saturday, but I'll post to my story the day before I'm ready to go live, but I'll continue posting cards anyway. And then you've got the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, so with the 5 of Cups, it's looking at the emotional landscape. It indicates that the collective is currently mourning a loss. I apologise if you are. I know that feeling, as you probably know from my lives. Or focusing on what didn't work out. Maybe there's a sense of regret or spilt milk. However, notice that the 2 cups behind it are still standing. And there's still hope and opportunity, but you have to turn around to see it. Maybe to move from the exhaustion of the 2 previous cards, the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, through the grief, you need strength. It isn't muscular strength, obviously. It's inner fortitude, patience, compassion. It suggests that the collective needs to tame the beast of their own disappointment or anger with gentleness rather than force. But the warning of the 7 of Cups appears as a warning of analysis paralysis. or escapism, illusion, fantasy. Do you know what I mean? When we're tired and sad, we often get lost in like what ifs, fantasies, or too many choices. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? You know what I mean? It warns against looking for a quick fix or a magic pill to solve the emotional heaviness, because you just go with the, what is it? Ride the wave. Yeah. It asks the collective to stay grounded and discerning, and that not every opportunity or thought that pops up right now is real or healthy. If you look at the card itself, look, I mean, you can see not all the cups have got nice things in them, and the ones that have could be like a bit too tempting, or maybe too good to be true. You know what I mean? Or you could end up just going like and pulling out the snake and getting bitten, poison. Having too many options can cause confusion. Stay in reality. Don't fantasize. Don't regret the past. Look around. New opportunities are all around you. True strength is not brute force. It is the power of the soul which lies in vulnerability. Stand firm in your convictions and defend what you believe in. Retreat from the world to recharge energy and gain perspective. Do you know what I mean? So let me put that back there and I'll pull another 3 and then we'll see what comes of it. What's the advice for the collective? How to, you know what I mean? Because like people are probably hearing, okay, I've heard all that, but how? Do you know what I mean? Going within, you've got to, you know what I mean? Kind of look at your magician again. Oh, it was meant to come out, that was. Number 1. Too many choices. Love or apologies on the horizon is Page of Cups. Look, he's got his little fishy. Little fishy in the cup. Make sure it's not smelly. You know what I mean? Because then you know it's a bit funky. Pull one more and then I'll carry on. Because usually, you know, sometimes you can pull the 2 and then as you're sort of describing, then the 3rd one comes in and it kind of just gives you that extra, so you might as well just wait. Do you know what I mean? And we've got the Tower. Remember, numbers might resonate with you as well. So you've got 4 and 7, so it could be birth dates or memorable dates. 7th of the 4th, 4th of the 7th, 7th of the 8th, 8th of the 7th, 8th of the 5th, 5th of the 8th. Page. 1, 8, 7, that's 11. 7th of the 11th, 11th of the 7th, 8th of the 11th. 4th of the 11th, 7th of the 11th, 5th of the 11th, 1st of the 11th, 16th of the 11th, 11th of the 1st. Do you know what I mean? You just sort of take it like that. I mean, even 4, 7, 8, 5 could be an angel number for you. 7, 11, or even 71 and 11 and 16 could be numbers. You know what I mean? Just let it resonate as it does. So yeah, basically it's like the final sequence. The Page of Cups, the Magician and the Tower signals a massive shift. We move from internal processing into a sudden, externally manifested breakthrough. Here is what the collective needs to know, basically. So the Page of Cups is a message or spark. Yeah? A happy surprise or a new creative spark is arriving. Could be an invitation to reconnect with your inner child and approach your life with curiosity rather than the defensiveness seen in the earlier cards. It's the power to manifest, the Magician. Remember what I said to you earlier about the Magician? You have all the tools required to turn the new spark into reality because you've got all 4 items on the table. I'll show you a closer look. You can probably see it at the top there, but excuse my... Can you see the things he's got on the table? Look, he's got all of them. He's got the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles, and that's what the cards consist of. That's all the suits. Come here, boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. So yeah, you've got all the tools required to, you know, create your own reality. The Magician's energy is about focus and willpower as well. it could be like the waiting period is over and it's time to take decisive action. And then the necessary collapse, the tower, because the tower's always like the collapse of the foundation, and the combination of a new idea and powerful manifestation often acts as a catalyst for the tower. It's not always a bad thing. It can be just a cleansing upheaval, something old or rigid or something based on illusions, as we were saying with the Seven of Cups, is being swept away to make room for what ready to build. Do you know what I mean? So, like, come here, Onyx, because I can't see the cards, and I'm going to try and give them like a quick overall run, of all the cards. Let me move this back, because I think when my dog knocked it just went all over the shop, didn't it? Sorry, Onyx, I'm not trying to squish you, my baby. No. So you're about to experience a eureka moment that changes everything. You've done the rest, you've stood your ground, you've processed the grief, and now a new intuitive message is giving you the creative power to finally break down the old structures, the tower, that were holding you back. Expect a sudden change. It might feel chaotic and disruptive, it usually does. Not always bad though. It's going to be the direct result of you finally using your power to move forward. It's actually the breakthrough that you've been waiting for. Do you know what I mean? If you'd like to know if it's to do with your career or personal, please do book a private reading with me. Yeah, look at what's on the bottom of the deck. I'm not even lying, because you just saw me take that off there, yeah? Abundance, luxury, self-sufficiency, independence, material comfort. Isn't that all kind of what we were saying? You've gone through all of the things that you were supposed to do, and that's going to be after the tower. That's basically what your life's going to feel like and be like. I've got to move this cat because she's being very... I've only got a tiny space. Push you up there, look. Good girl. You stay there. So if you do want a personal reading, please do book one with me at Drops of Jupiter Tarot at email. This cat's doing impressing me. It's her that's moving it, look. Schmooch. Come on. Hoppity scoppity. If you would like a personal private reading, please drop me an email at dropsofjupitertarot@gmail.com. See, managed it that time. Join me in the next one. Good luck. Hope that resonated. Hope it helped. Take care. Bye-bye.